What up, babes? It's your girl, Dutch Come Back from Real Takes. Well, it's that time, guys. It's reaction time, and this is to the Night Agent. This will be for episode 9, titled "The Devil We Know," and that is a nice fitting title because knowing what we know now about Diane as one of the people and the VP, and all of just the casualties and things that have happened, trying to clean up. God knows what they were up to. I know more of it will come out. We already know about certain people putting together, doing certain peace treaties and all that. Somebody, being killed off by Dale, and Ellen. Then knowing that, of course, Diane came in to clean up what was going on with VP and his guy. All these other things, Mateo, helping them with the bomb, and then certain things happening, and his brother, who's a twin, gets killed. I'm thinking they were killing him, or they killed his brother, and then him wanting payback and doing certain things to get close enough to the VP's daughter Maddie, using another guy who's a professor, just a whole bunch. But I'm here for the story because every time I turn around it's just more and more stuff to be added and revealed. But knowing that, I feel for Peter because he trusted Diane. And at first, Rose was hesitant. At first, I was like, okay, trust her and all that, not thinking anything of it. And to come find out, okay, she was kind of right. Like, gotta be careful. You said somebody was in the house. Oh yeah, all up in the house, in particular positions close to the main person in power, that president, and one of her, side, individuals with her administration. Little does she know yet, but hopefully that will be revealed in his last couple of episodes. But just enjoying it. I feel so bad for what happened to Eric, trying, of course, help, getting Maddie back and dealing with Ellen, being angered and scorned because she's lost the man she loves, and just that one right there, just a wrecking ball. And you see the end result with her. Rose, jumped to the occasion, got up there and took care of that. I love that scene. It was just like, I was not expecting her, and she sure did. She figured out what she was and went up there and handled it. And now it's just like, I'm glad that Chelsea's aware. Maddie feels guilty because of what she did, because now, certain people gotten hurt, being Eric, and then now, Chelsea having to figure out. So I'm curious to see how they're going to figure out how to deal with the situation. So Diane, doesn't get her hands on Peter and Rose, because clearly now they see the information, they know what was going on, where they went to the storage place and all that, and things of that nature. So a lot of stuff is being more revealed. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll say those are my thoughts, everything, you guys.
Well, I can see a number of ambulances outside the metro station entrance where paramedics are treating the injured, including one child.
What you want to bitch about can wait, Ashley. I don't know if you heard, but the country was just attacked.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
In what world did you have to bomb a metro car full of American citizens to assassinate a foreign politician on U.S. soil?
Mistakes were made, and if there's an investigation...
Of course there's going to be an investigation.
And the administration is in jeopardy.
Oh.
Especially the president.
Yeah, because of your doing.
Over my dead body, you motherfucker!
Driver's plans for energy, trade, the Jobs Act. Diane, think about it. If my head rolls, so does Michelle's. So does yours.
Oh.
That's why we need you now.
I want to smack him. Ooh.
Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
You found my guy yet?
Mm-hmm.
Really? How'd it go?
Yeah, her too.
Get to the safe house ASAP.
My partner handled that stuff.
Your partner? What's his name again?
Yeah, girl, your partner handled that. He wouldn't believe that.
You have to go now.
I'm not leaving.
They're preparing another attack. We have less than 24 hours to stop it. And if we get caught now, more people are gonna die.
But for now, you didn't see those two. You sent me the video. Eric and I cracked your code, came looking for you, just the two of us. Okay? Over here! Over here!
It wasn't her on the phone. Who was it? I don't know.
Where are you with tomorrow morning?
Good to go. Stars plane lands at 0400 at Joint Base Andrews. The car will be all set to go. He'll no longer be a problem. And can't keep POTUS in check, then she's lost all utility.
Uncle Jim, I know it's been a while, but we need help.
So, why does the entire world think my godson kidnapped Maddie Redfield?
I'm so sorry. Look at me. This isn't on you.
VP wants to see his daughter ASAP. They set up a medical bed and a team of doctors in the residence.
And the after action?
Director Willett and Miss Farr have asked to sit in on the daybreak. Look, all we gotta do is get someone to believe in us. Someone with enough power to stop this next attack. I wouldn't blame you if you called the cops on me.
Peter, I know you didn't kidnap that girl.
You know, everybody else seems pretty damn sure of it.
They don't know you like I do.
You knew my dad.
You were a kid when your mom died, and a teenager when he died.
So what?
You never even got to the stage where you could see your parents' flaws. I knew your father, he had plenty of them.
Different pages sorted by code name. I'm assuming that each belonged to a different night agent.
Wait. These were taken in the night action room. You have a date and time on this?
To this room.
Other than me, just the two other phone operators, Farr and Hawkins.
Farr might have tampered with the records already.
No, because you can request the logs from Secret Service, but the only person who can manually change the data is up north. I hate to put you out.
No, I get it. Okay, I'm gonna head down to the news desk, start corroborating everything you've given me so far. You find out anything else, send it my way.
Last time Omar Zadar was in the country, POTUS gave him a Secret Service detail. So if he is the target for tomorrow's attack, that means he's back in the U.S.
I have an old cell in a box in the basement. We can grab that and we can try to... I feel safer when she's here.
You're as safe now as you're ever gonna be. And I'd like some time just you and me.
I'll be back in a bit.
You mean you didn't get the videos?
What videos?
He filmed me a couple times. Made me accuse you of ridiculous things.
The FBI has already pieced together some really disturbing intel about this guy. I know I haven't been a perfect father, or even a good father.
Hey,
But
at least you
this
admitting it.
was a wake-up call.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to return to this video you received from Miss Redfield on her phone, the one with the coded message.
She was accusing her father of being involved with the metro bombing from last year.
And what about Peter Sutherland?
Maybe you're wrong about his involvement in all this.
We don't know what we don't know yet.
No.
Any headway on Hawkins or Campbell murders?
Nothing. Between those two cases and Maggie's, the whole agency's running on empty. Now I gotta pull people to him. I'm interested in anything he had to say on the matter, delusional or not.
Perhaps tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we think so.
That means 24 hours from now, it's all gonna be over.
Val! Hey.
Sharon, you do what we fucking tell you. What?
Just moving things along.
Don't. Take us up to your place.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Hey, there's confidential information on there. I'm counting on it.
I don't have time to explain right now, but we're doing the right thing.
Really?
Yes. I know how it looks.
You do it to her mouth.
An email from Valerie to the president's secretary. Travers disinvited Farr from a briefing about Omar Zadar today. Valerie was emailing to figure out why.
And?
She never got a reply.
Fine, I'll talk to her.
Once POTUS hears that Maddie's been found, she's going to want to meet with her and Arrington. And if either of them says something they shouldn't, we're all fucked.
Worst case. One night. And she parties all around.
Hello?
Peter?
Yeah, you safe?
We're alive. We're safe, not too sure. What about you?
We just found the information that links Farr to the murder of Rose's aunt and uncle. Yeah, I'll send it to you when we Travers think that Zadar was in danger, though.
When you came to campus asking about who I was guarding the day of the metro bombing.
Maybe Farr and Redfield have called off the next attack.
I heard my father on the phone a few minutes ago. He made a comment about pardoning people tomorrow night. Only the president can issue pardons.
We have to go.
Go where?
Camp David. President wants to see you. And you.
What's that? When you see Wick, tell him I had this message for him.
Tell him yourself. Everything. That you, Redfield, and Wick were behind the Metro bombing, and that all three of you are planning on covering up your involvement by killing Zadar and the president at Camp David.
What?
Call it off!
The attack on Zadar was supposed to happen this morning when his plane landed, but it didn't go off. Redfield and Wick have frozen me out because they've changed course. Because they knew this is where I would draw the line, that I wouldn't allow it. I would never hurt Michelle Travers.
Help us stop it.
Peter, don't let her fool you again.
Peter.
We're going to Camp David.
Alright, you guys, this was a good episode. Yep, I like how we got the story a year ago in regards to how Diane got involved with this. Just the F up of the VP and then Gordon in there. And then putting her into the middle, like, if it happens, if this happens, he did this, so we had to do this and all that. So, if this happens, it comes out with her, this messes with the presidency, this also messes with you. So you thought you were doing something with your ego, with your boy, and then y'all effed up, and now she's coming here and clean up your mess. And you threw her to, pretty much she'll be thrown to the wolves with you all. I'm just like, and I said it, I wish I could come through that daggone screen, I would smack him. Gordon just like whatever. He's just like just a jellyfish, no backbone with him. You just all right there with all the money you made with that guy, but this and that and the other and all. But then you see as time goes on, when they show them not feeling like she has a grip on the president. Why should she really have a grip on her? Granted, they do have history, friendship, and all that, but it's like out of everybody else that she'll literally turn on, that's one thing she seems to be is about her friendship. But the fact remains that you're lying to somebody you called a friend who is the president. So she doesn't get to come out of this unscathed anymore. Once you got involved, that's it. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with you. Once she knew about that, I would have went on and told the president all that. Come clean so you have nothing to do with them because she is so near deep. And she's not even the one that did all this. It was him from the jump with that guy, Gordon. So just to know now we have definitely a clarification because granted she said I came here to clean up in a previous episode, but to see it actually come out full play in the actual scenes and the look on her face, she's like, I need a moment alone. She's like, I thought she was really gonna scream, but it's like she had to keep her composure and all that. Don't even let them think that they truly got to her in that moment, and then just start figuring out how to strategize. You see, of course, Chelsea and Maddie trying to come up with their, how they're gonna play this and all that, because of course Chelsea's gonna be debriefed and all that, and Maddie, her father's gonna check on her and make sure she's okay health wise, and then check on her to know what exactly Mateo told her. Lost Eric. I'm sad about that. I was really hoping he was just wounded and they could have played that card and all that. But in the end, not to say he wouldn't have been, helping them and all that once they realized what was really going on, but it just is better in the instance of being able for Maddie and Chelsea, being that they definitely have a good friendship and bond, that they know how to play this game and then keep Peter and Rose out so they can get more information. Knowing that they're going to do deeper than Diane coming out and trying to just throw little, bullets out of, well, what about Peter? She's like, maybe you might be wrong about that. I love when Chelsea said it, the look on her face. It's like, girl, you know she's wrong. And she's just going to say that, looking in your face, dead at your face, like, no, you're not going to stand here and talk to me about Peter and Rose right now. When everything that actually Maddie did helped her to find it without Peter and Rose. So it's just like, stop. She did that Morse code, and then it was able to help. And good that Chelsea showed her how to do that. I love that. is regard to Peter needing some help with somebody, he thought he would never go to, which was his, godfather. I'm glad. Granted, they still have the little strain there because he didn't believe his father, but it's the truth. It's like certain things he might have known his father better. He didn't believe it. Certain things don't add up. It doesn't mean that somebody didn't set up the dad. It's a possibility. Hence how you see how Dan did a lot of things on the cover of tracks, seeing what happened with Rose's aunt, uncle, things of that nature. It's not far-fetched. I will say, I'm curious, depending on when this last and final episode coming, episode 10, if depending on how things go, whatever, if they're going to, segue maybe into another season, and hopefully they can resolve the situation with him trying to figure out what happened with his dad. But needless to say, to get back to this one, that whole situation where they're using him and she was able, Rose, to get into the information to figure out and then go through Valerie, which as far as, assistant, she was just like, maybe you're on the wrong side. I was like, girl, please. I said, I know you just, kind of stay in your lane and all that, but I know damn well, like you said, yeah, Diane's always in a whole bunch of everything, but certain things you just don't know. And some people will make you think, you know everything, but just because they think you're so that naive, you wouldn't really catch on to certain things that are really happening, going on, and that's fine. But it's like, yeah, you really have no idea what's really happening with your boss. And your boss is really dealing a situation where now she's kind of being shunned out. You see how the president changed the meeting, didn't want her to be involved, step out. Then she's talking about changing up some, the dynamics of, her staff, whatever, and all that with certain things. And I'm like, you think Diane's doing too much, but yet still just saying that whatever you're going to do it the underhanded way and just kind of take her out of this move, not knowing that she still is kind of aware of what's happening. But you see what's happening in the point where now Gordon and the VP don't trust that she can handle it, so they're going to do it their way. The guys coming in early in the morning, they want to go ahead and deal with him. They're going to go to Camp David where the president's at, and then bring Maddie and Chelsea there. So now it looks like Valerie was able to verify the information in regards to telling where Diane is, and Peter Rose came in. They're like, yeah, we know you had something to do with her aunt and uncle. You signed up on those documents and all with an agent trying to cover up your tracks and all that. There's always a paper trail. There's always some sort of documentation, whatever, and all that. As much as you think you delete stuff, things sometimes truly can be recovered. So you always be careful what you're doing anyway. And it's like, she really didn't. But I find it a little interesting when she's in her safe and getting the stuff and all, and she's like, I don't want no part of this. So what are you going to do? You're going to your safe, taking out money, other, passport, this, that, and the other. What, you just going to leave? But then she didn't realize that they're going to come for the president. But I'm happy, good for Maddie. When she was talking to her father, I caught that part where he was saying certain things to her, and he looked at the way her vitals were going up. You can tell she was getting probably pissed off, whatever, and all. It was just making her upset, which was making her, heart rate go. And he looking like, yeah, she's really not buying it. But you gonna say, I know I've never been a good father. Probably never been. You've never been. I was like, yeah, you've never been. So yeah, you saying all that and giving her this hug and these little tears, her eyes looking all red and watery. It was just like, whatever, bro. Please. But I love the scene when she came down. She kind of heard what her father said, talking about, I'll be able to do some pardons, meaning you all gonna do what you're gonna do, and once you're in place of her position, you're gonna go and just pardon people. Okay, so yeah, you're all up to nothing now. Diane's aware they're gonna try to kill her. All of it's gonna come out, because when they show up and they try to grab her, she's gonna have to protect her friend, and that means she's gonna expose herself like, you knew all this, whatever. And even if they do a full debrief and she gets out of this unscathed, in the last and final episode and all that, it's just what it is, so it's so unfortunate. Like, I wish, like I said, I don't know if she could have, but I really wish that Diane had went to the president. She was aware, or if it would be something that the president had an idea and she's keeping it really to herself and just didn't tell any of them that she knows what's going on, just to see if they would try her. I don't know, but that's really out there. That will be something, because with all these little, moments that have come up leading up to episode 9, every time I turn around who's involved, whatever, I wouldn't be surprised. We got one more, so my mind might be blown once again. So, but again, this was a good episode. I truly enjoyed this one. I'm looking forward to the last and final episode of the season. So with that said, you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys next reaction. You guys take care.